There's an island nation so beautiful, it seems almost unreal, yet much of the world has simply overlooked it. This is Curaçao, a land resting quietly amid the turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea. Here, you'll find not only postcard-perfect beaches, but also more than 4 centuries of history, culture, and stories that have never stopped being told. Vibrant, colorful cities, towering cliffs, and ancient caves, all coexisting on one small island. Beneath the waves lies a world of brilliant coral, while above the surface, nature remains almost entirely untouched. Few places blend colonial history, multicultural heritage, and breathtaking landscapes the way Curaçao does. And yet, for decades, this nation has remained off the Caribbean's most famous tourist trails. So what made Curaçao one of the ocean's forgotten gems? Join us as we explore this remarkable island, where every corner holds a story waiting to be discovered. It's hard to imagine that a city so distinctly European could exist in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. Yet Willemstad does exactly that. This is the capital of Curaçao and the island's most important historical hub. The city sits along Shete Bay, one of the most strategic natural deep-water harbors in the Caribbean. Average temperatures hover between 81 and 84 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, creating ideal conditions for daily life and maritime trade. Willemstad was built by the Dutch, starting in 1634, after they seized control of the island. From that point on, it quickly became a vital link in the transatlantic trade network. Today, the historic center of Willemstad is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The city's most striking feature is the row of colorful buildings lining the Handelscade waterfront. Shades of yellow, blue, pink, and orange reflect off the water, creating one of Curaçao's most iconic sights. Legend has it, the buildings were once painted white, but were later recolored to reduce the glare of the sun. Whether or not that story is true, this vivid palette has become an inseparable visual signature of Willemstad. Just minutes from the center lies Pietermaai, a neighborhood with an entirely different spirit. Once fallen into disrepair, Pietermaai has undergone a remarkable revival through historic restoration projects. Old colonial houses have been transformed into boutique hotels, cafes, and creative art spaces. By day, the neighborhood feels calm and quiet, its shaded streets lined with carefully preserved historic architecture. As night falls, Pietermaai comes alive with music, warm lighting, and the modern rhythm of Caribbean nightlife. This contrast between old and new makes it one of the most captivating districts in Willemstad. Together, Willemstad and Pietermaai paint an urban picture where history, culture, and modern life constantly intertwine. Cross the roughly 551-foot Queen Emma Bridge, and the scene before you shifts completely as you step into Otrobanda. In Papiamentu, Otrobanda means the other side, but locals consider it the true heartbeat of Curaçao's everyday life. The neighborhood took shape in the early 18th century, as Willemstad began expanding beyond its old city walls. Unlike the formal elegance of Punda, Otrobanda grew from communities of laborers, fishermen, and traders, giving it a warm, lived-in energy all its own. Narrow alleyways, brightly painted houses, and massive murals turn the entire district into something like an open-air art gallery. Few realize that Otrobanda spent decades in decline before a large-scale preservation effort brought it back to life. Rather than tearing the old buildings down, residents chose to restore them one by one, turning them into cafes, boutique hotels, and art galleries while keeping their historic character intact. Today, Otrobanda isn't just a popular attraction, it's living proof of how Curaçao honors its past while building a vibrant future. Hidden beneath Curaçao's ancient limestone lies Hato Caves, one of the country's oldest and most mysterious sites. The caves formed from ancient coral reefs when sea levels were far higher than today, with a geological history stretching back hundreds of thousands of years. Inside, an otherworldly network of stalactites and stalagmites has taken shape drop by drop over thousands of years. This was also once home to the Arawak people, the first inhabitants to settle on Curaçao. Rock carvings and symbols etched some 1,500 years ago can still be seen on many of the cave walls. During the colonial era, Hato Caves also served as a hiding place for enslaved people fleeing the island's plantations. Today, the caves shelter several native bat species that play a key role in maintaining the local ecosystem. Far more than a natural wonder, Hato Caves preserves vital traces of the history, culture, and formation of Curaçao across hundreds of thousands of years. Christoffel National Park reveals an entirely different side of Curaçao, wild, rugged, and bursting with life. It's the island's largest national park, covering roughly 9 square miles, and stands as Curaçao's most important nature reserve. The terrain here is shaped by rocky hills, towering cacti, and plant life uniquely adapted to a dry, arid climate. At its heart rises Christoffel Peak, standing roughly 1,220 feet tall, the highest point on the entire island. From its summit, visitors can take in sweeping views of nearly all of Curaçao and the deep blue Caribbean beyond. Christoffel is also home to several endemic species, including the Curaçao white-tailed deer, found nowhere else on Earth. Trails winding through valleys, hillsides, and woodland offer a chance to explore an ecosystem entirely different from the island's famous coastline. Christoffel National Park isn't just a destination for nature lovers. It's proof that Curaçao holds far more wonders than its celebrated beaches alone. In the north of Curaçao lies Shete Boka National Park, where the Atlantic unleashes its raw, untamed power. Temperatures here typically range from 81 to 88 degrees Fahrenheit, though the constant salt spray and intense sun can make it feel even hotter. Unlike the island's calm, sheltered beaches, this coastline is defined by sheer cliffs, where Atlantic waves crash against the rock with tremendous force. That relentless collision has carved out sea caves, natural pools, and deep rocky crevices along the shore. One of the most striking spots is Boka, where visitors can descend into a cavern and watch massive waves surge straight into the rock. Each impact sends out a thunderous roar, as if the entire ocean were breathing. Shete Boka is also one of the island's key nesting grounds, where sea turtles come ashore to lay their eggs each season. The contrast between the ocean's raw power and the fragility of life it protects makes this one of Curaçao's most striking landscapes. Grote Knip, also known as Playa Lagun, is widely regarded as one of Curaçao's most iconic beaches. Tucked between the white limestone cliffs of the West Punt region, it offers an almost impossibly perfect scene of turquoise water and powdery white sand. Sea temperatures here stay between 79 and 84 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, ideal for swimming and snorkeling alike. What makes Grote Knip so special isn't just its beauty, it's the rare sense of untouched wilderness that surrounds it. There are no large hotels or crowded shopping strips here, only nature and open sea stretching to the horizon. Looking down from the cliffs, the water shifts from bright turquoise near the shore to deep blue further out, creating a striking visual effect. It's also one of Curaçao's most photographed spots, regularly featured in international travel magazines. Despite drawing plenty of visitors, Grote Knip has managed to hold on to the quiet, unspoiled character that defines the island's west coast. It's precisely this balance between flawless beauty and untouched nature that has made it one of Curaçao's defining landmarks. Tucked among the narrow cliffs of Westpunt lies Playier Lagoon, one of Curaçao's quietest and most ecologically rich coves. The beach sits almost wedged between two towering limestone walls, creating a sheltered, intimate space, unlike anywhere else on the island. Sea temperatures here range from about 79 to 84 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, warm enough for snorkeling at almost any hour of the day. What sets Playier Lagoon apart isn't its size, but the marine ecosystem thriving just steps from shore. Just a few feet from the sand, visitors can already spot coral, tropical fish, and most notably, sea turtles. The water here is so clear that the seafloor remains visible even far from shore. On either side of the cove, small fishing boats rest against the rocky outcrops, blending raw natural beauty with everyday island life. Free of noise and heavy commercialization, this spot offers a rare, authentic glimpse of the Caribbean as it once was. Kok Salt Flats stands as one of Curaçao's quietest and most distinctive landscapes, tucked into the wild, undeveloped western side of the island. This area once served as an important salt harvesting site during the colonial era, when salt ranked among the Caribbean's most valuable commodities. Today, the old salt pans have transformed into sprawling wetlands that shimmer under the intense tropical sun. Temperatures here typically range from 81 to 88 degrees Fahrenheit, with sunshine present nearly year-round. The flat's greatest draw is its flocks of Caribbean flamingos, which move together in striking streaks of pink against the blue sky and salt white water. Rich in minerals and largely undisturbed by human activity, this area has become an ideal feeding and resting ground for the flamingos. Narrow dirt paths lead into the flats, creating the feeling of stepping into a world completely separate from the rest of the island. Kok Salt Flats is more than a nature-watching site. It's a living reminder of the salt industry that once shaped Curaçao's economy. Deep in the arid west of Curaçao lies Hofi Mango, an ancient forest that feels worlds apart from the rest of the island. Here, mango trees hundreds of years old still thrive, forming a dense canopy rarely seen in this semi-arid climate. Average temperatures in the area range from 81 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, though the shade of the trees makes it noticeably cooler and more comfortable. Hofi Mango is more than just a natural forest. It's a carefully preserved cultural and ecological space. Winding paths thread between ancient tree trunks, leading visitors into a tranquil world, far removed from the noise of the coast. The forest is home to numerous native birds, insects, and plants, all playing a role in maintaining the island's ecological balance. Some of the trees here are believed to be over 300 years old, standing witness to generations of Curaçao's history. Hofi Mango offers a different perspective on the island, one where it's not the turquoise sea, but the land's own nature that takes center stage. Beneath the surface, Curaçao reveals an entirely different world, one that ranks among the most spectacular diving destinations in the Caribbean. Sea temperatures remain between 79 and 84 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, creating ideal conditions for both snorkeling and scuba diving. Just a few feet from shore, visitors can already encounter vividly colored coral reefs stretching along the underwater slopes. The marine ecosystem here is extraordinarily diverse, home to hundreds of species of tropical fish, sea turtles, octopuses, and countless other marine creatures. Curaçao is also famous for shore diving, allowing divers to begin their underwater journey directly from the beach without needing a boat. Sites like Playa Lagun and the Blue Room offer the chance to dive into sea caves, where an eerie blue light filters through the crystal clear water. Underwater visibility can stretch for dozens of feet, revealing the entire coral world as vividly as a living city beneath the waves. Beyond its appeal to travelers, Curaçao's marine ecosystem plays a vital role in preserving the Caribbean's overall biodiversity. Curaçao's culture is a unique blend of African, European, Caribbean, and South American influences, shaped over centuries of trade and migration. At the heart of this identity is Papiamento, a Creole language woven together from Portuguese, Spanish, Dutch, and African roots. Locals often speak multiple languages, with Dutch and English also widely used across the island. Dances like tambu and tumba pulse with powerful drum rhythms, reflecting the community's deep African heritage. Every year, Carnival transforms Curaçao into a burst of color, with parades, elaborate costumes, and music that fills the island for weeks on end. Local cuisine is another vital thread of the culture, blending Caribbean seafood with Dutch and South American influences. Dishes like keshiena and stoba reflect the island's long history of cultural exchange. Despite its small size, Curaçao holds a rich and vibrant cultural identity, carefully preserved across generations. Mambo Beach ranks among Curaçao's most famous and lively stretches of coastline. Located in the island's southeast, this area sees average temperatures of 81 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, with strong sun and a steady sea breeze, rolling in from the coast. Unlike the untouched beaches of the West, Mambo Beach has been developed into a fully realized seaside entertainment complex. By day, it's a prime spot for swimming, sunbathing, and water sports like kayaking and jet skiing. A string of restaurants, bars, and shops along the shore keeps the area buzzing from morning until night. As the sun sets, Mambo Beach transforms into one of the island's most vibrant nightlife hubs. Highly commercial as it may be, Mambo Beach retains its appeal by blending modern comforts with the tropical coastal scenery that defines Curaçao. As the sun slips below the Caribbean horizon, Curaçao settles back into its familiar quiet. A small island, yet one that holds an entire ocean of history, culture, and nature. From the colorful streets of Willemstad to the peaceful charm of Otrobanda, from ancient caves to cliffs where the sea never stops roaring. Every corner tells its own story, and together they form a Curaçao unlike anywhere else on Earth. And perhaps what makes Curaçao truly special is the feeling that you could never fully discover it in just one visit. If this journey has made you want to see it for yourself, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. More incredible adventures are on the way.